Well, hello everybody. This morning we're off for a ride out. There's the mighty Bolsover Castle up there, look. We're heading through Bolsover, or Bolsover as it's known locally. There was an MP from Bolsover and they called him the Beast of Bolsover. Does anybody know his name? Let me know. Right, let's crack on. Right, well, good morning everybody again. Yes, we've headed through Bolsover and we're going to go across out into Lincolnshire. We're going to have a little ride out into Lincolnshire. We've got a cup of tea stop organised. I've got my mate behind me. I'm leading with the sat-nav. And let's hope that the sun comes out. Ooh, light's changing. Yeah, let's hope that the sun comes out. Right, we're in Nottinghamshire now. Just get off that main drag. I like to cut through this road here. It's a bit more my style, these back roads. It's alright on the main A roads when you're wanting to cover some big mileage, but it's a lot more pleasant taking the lanes. Little lake there. Ooh, a bit bumpy there. Knock her down a peg. That's it, we're in fourth now. I'm on Guy the Guerilla. Does anybody remember Guy the Guerilla? He was a cricketer. Here we are, going through the big gatepost, look. This is Columba Park. Oops, yeah, nothing coming. It's a nice little road that cuts across, but it's not the best road surface. Anyway, yeah, Guy the Guerilla. I love him. Before I got Guy, I spent the previous couple of years riding along on a plank, and that plank was on the top of a 650 Interceptor. And if anybody out there's ever ridden one, you'll know what I'm talking about. They are not the most comfortable bike. When I first got the Interceptor, I thought, this is going to crease me. I don't think I can cope with this. So I persisted. I did 1,000 mile and then 1,500, and I slowly got my derriere broken into it, and I managed to go out all day on it, riding on it, and then I got accustomed to it, but it was never comfortable. I was on the verge of buying a seat for it, but I kept riding it. No, I don't think I will turn left, Mrs. Satnav. Yeah, so I persisted with it. Anyhow, I went into the showroom with my mate that's following me. I don't know if you can see him in my mirror. But he went in for a service, and I asked what my part exchange deal would be, and Smalley Cross Motorcycles at near Ilkeston there offered me a good deal. I sat on a Guerilla. I thought, this is alright. I took it for a test ride and I was impressed. I'm not a big fella, and the Interceptor was a bit heavy for me, you know, manhandling it in and out of the garage. Yeah, I'd put lowering shocks on it because I'm not tall, and it was okay. It was the right height for me then. Got some shock absorbers from a firm called Tech. Yeah, and that solved that problem. And I do like the Interceptor. They're a lovely bike. The engine's nice. I like everything about them. But like I say, they're not the most comfortable bike. Why would Royal Enfield develop a bike with an uncomfortable seat? I don't know. Perhaps they've got different rear ends in India. Who knows? But this woodland's beautiful, isn't it, with this avenue of trees planted either side. So yeah, it's a welcome break from the main roads, this. Not sure exactly where my sat-nav's going to take me. Up through Retford, I think. Gainsborough. And we're going to be heading eventually for a little airfield where there's a little cafe, and we'll have a tea or a coffee there to warm up, and then we'll go a little further, and hopefully the sun will come out. I mean, the forecast today, it said it was going to be cold in the morning, but the sun was going to break through and it was going to get warm. But, what time is it now? It's 9 minutes past 10. And there ain't no sign of old Phoebe peeping through them clouds. So, come on, son, let's have you. Well, that's what you call a gateway, isn't it? Very impressive. That was a bit tricky, to say the least. Oh dear. Not to worry, no harm done, no blood spilt. Bit of forward planning there needed, wasn't there? You can never anticipate what the other guy's going to do, can you? So you have to give yourself plenty of time, especially as you get older. Welcome. Welcome to East Retford. Well, thank you very much. Charmed, I'm sure. So we've passed through Retford, or East Retford as it's properly titled. Don't know where West Retford is, to be honest. Perhaps there is one, I don't know. Anyway, we've gone through Retford, which is still in knots, I think, isn't it? So we're heading up. I'm making my way to Gainsborough. Good to be alive, eh? And on the bike, you can't beat it, even when it's cold. You've got to get out there and do it. No good looking at it in the garage. Get it fired up. Anyway, Guy, the gorilla, what do I think to him? I love him. He's light, a lot lighter than the Interceptor. He's as quick, I should say, as the Interceptor. Well, it is for me because I'm not that fast a rider. It handles a heck of a lot better. It goes round corners like nobody's business, and it's easier to do tight turns in traffic and U-turns on road, etc. So yeah, it's an all-round winner for me. I love it. The seating position and everything's perfect for me. Well, I mean, everybody's different. It depends on your height and your length of legs. That's why everybody modifies motorbikes, and I put handlebar risers on that Interceptor as well because I was struggling with the position. Yeah, with the position of the bars, I was struggling a bit. So I put risers on. But I sat on this, and immediately the bars are just where I want them. The seat, it sort of cups you. You know, you sat in a notch type seat on this, which holds you firmly in position, and it helps you grip the bike better somehow. The tank's a nice wedge shape. It's fat at the front, so your knees grip to it naturally, you know, when you're sitting on it. And I think it's a good looking bike. So yeah, all round winner for me. So, welcome to Lincolnshire. Here we are in Lincolnshire, over the River Trent. This is the town of Gainsborough. Breakfast is served. Getting a bit hungry. Now then, we're going to turn right here. We won't get off the bigger roads again. Let the bus go first. And the sun's shining in Lincolnshire. Now then, where's the bus going? Oh, he's turning. That's a tight turn for him. I'll just wait here a minute. Let him sort himself out. And onwards. Wind turbine. I love watching them. They're graceful, aren't they? Don't get any better than that, really, does it? Now then, where's he going? Because we're going left somewhere down here. Yeah, that's it. I'm going Kexby, Saxelby, that way. I'm not going the way the sat-nav says. I'm going there, Sturgate, look. We're off onto the little back roads here. And the sun's shining. Yeah. So that's another thing I like about the Guerilla, the speedometer. One thing I don't like is 6 gears. It doesn't detract from it for me, but I don't need 6 gears. You know, you've got to be doing 40 mile an hour plus to get it into top gear. So like now I'm doing 30 mile an hour in 4th, and it's doing 3,000 revs. I'll knock it up another notch. So we're doing 32 now, just under 3. And if you're not careful, if you know, don't keep changing down all the time, you can end up with it knocking a little bit and labouring. So now we're up to 40. I'll knock her into top, but below 40 top gear is useless. It just doesn't like it at all. But like I say, that doesn't detract anything from the appeal of the bike for me. But yeah, there was only 5 on the Interceptor. I suppose it's what you get used to, isn't it? But what have I done now? 771 miles, so give it time, lad, you'll get used to it. Now then, I think I'm going to turn left here, am I? Yeah, I'm turning left here. Not bothered with the indicators because I tend to leave them on. Ride for miles with the winkers on, and that is dangerous. It's lovely around here on these little lanes. If you can just find some nice little lanes, it's okay, but trouble with Lincolnshire is all you can see is the hedges because it's so flat. Me coming from Derbyshire, I'm used to hills and valleys, and you know, you're in So we're getting close now, and I can taste that tea. I'm ready for a cup of tea, me. Nice little village this is. Lady on a bicycle checking her maps. Not far off now. Nearly there. You can see the windsock. Yeah. So, if anybody's out in Lincolnshire and you want a cup of tea, I recommend coming here. It's only like a little porter cabin on this airfield, but if the sun's shining you can sit outside and watch the little airplanes taking off and landing. So yeah, me and my mate come here. Well, we've been here a few times. Sturgate Flying Club, look. You'll Google it and find it. There we are. So, we'll catch you later. Well, off we go again. It was a nice cup of tea in the little Sturgate cafe. Met a nice couple from Barnsley on a BMW 1600. Said to him, I've pulled caravans with less than that. 1600cc for a motorbike. But each to their own. Look at the pink blossom there. Beautiful. The sun's come out, which is good. It's still a bit nippy though. Now then, what's happening here? Hazard warnings parked up. Willingham by Stow. They don't have spires around here, they have church towers. Big square towers. Bit of a blind pull out there. Come on, Doug, put your foot down. Yeah, so I'm just testing out my new camera and microphone in the helmet. So I don't know what this will turn out like, to be honest. So I might be talking away to myself and it won't be usable, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to do it. So until I get back and load it on the computer, I won't know what it's turned out like. Here's hoping the best, eh? Crazy man, crazy. But you're in front now, you're happy. You can go along at your own speed. That's what it's all about, I think, isn't it? A little bit desperate, that was. Right folks, so we're nearly there. Going over the Witham Bridge. I think it's down there. Oh, no, it's down there somewhere where we're headed. Not too sure. But we're taking the next right. I think, yeah, that's it, on that road there. And this is it, down here somewhere. Down this little road. Oh, yeah, and there's a motorbike outside. So, we'll have some dinner here. And we'll catch you later.